back out here at the shop to keep working on the Master Sword. So, first off, that little bit in the opening, the bit before the intro, our fancy one with the music and all that, I was making this right here. It is a grinding guide for the sword, because, you know, right now it doesn't really look like the Master Sword, so I need this first off to tell how much longer it needs to be. It needs to get to about there. And, sorry, coffee burps. It tells me also how wide or how thin I need to grind the areas that need to be ground still. Also, that little bit was me fiddling around for the first time with time-lapsing, because this right here is going to be the first full episode filmed on our new camera, so you may have heard some thunder just there. There is technically a hurricane about somewhere nearby, so it's going to be... We aren't in the hurricane itself, but there will be the exterior rain bands swinging around and hitting us every once in a while, so you'll hear rain and thunder off and on. If it gets too thundery and lightning-y, we make all the day. There were some pretty insane ones earlier. I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually sitting on the anvil, Sir Atwood. That is because we have finally trimmed it down to a suitable size. It is no longer on 2x4s, and it is now at a decent height, because now it's about knuckle height, so it's a good height for an anvil. All we had to do was max out a pretty nice chainsaw for 8 minutes straight. This chainsaw specifically, we carved a 50-pound chunk of wood off the top. Let me turn you around so you can actually see that. It is right, there. Ain't that something? So yeah. Back at the anvil. I hope that's good. I'm sorry if this is a bit foggy looking. You see it's very humid out right now, so the lens kind of fogged up when we came out here. Anyways, so nothing else really to say. I'm gonna light the forge, and then we will get to work. Not on Sir Atwood though. We're going to start on the small anvil, which is over there, to get that tang broken down a bit more, down to a suitable length. So, here we go. First heat. We're getting there. We've nearly got it to length. We just need a couple more heats. We're going to Sir Atwood. It's hard to tell, but you can kind of see him. Right there. Flat. This is keep going. Don't smoke, it'll ruin your health. Don't be like us. Forgot to mention, this hammer right here was the one most favored by the friend I was helping move in the last vlog. Don't know how you can see it, but the head is bent off the shaft that way and that way. That wasn't intentional. That was all from how hard he was hitting. That is why we called him the chief hammerist. Da 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 da. There's thunder all about. So yeah. Also, you guys haven't seen yet, but we have a turtle in the shop. There he is. He's a common snapping turtle. And he's gotten big and he's aggressive. Ain't he pretty? He's a young one yet, but still though. Okay, so the sword is taking a while to heat up. So now, the forge is cooling down for a bit. The forge is not hot. And we are going to go to the house really quick to get something to eat. And I'm going to put the camera on the charger for a wee bit to get a bit more longevity out of this day of work. So, yeah, we'll come back to you after we've eaten. Okay, there we go. We have both eaten our wonderful sandwiches, which you got to see mine get made, and some nice, lovely cinematic shots of it afterwards. I think there was a lizard in there. Anyways, I'm now headed back out to the shop, where Blake already is. We'll get the forge hot again, and get back to work on the sword. I want you to look at the difference between a coal-fired forge and a charcoal-fired forge. The charcoal is way dimmer. There's barely any coal in there. And yet, oh, it's so hot right now. Which is a good thing, because it'll mean that we can get back to work soon. So yeah. close. That's called an oopsie, boys and girls. You don't want to do them. See how long it is. Alright, and that's all for today. The camera's starting to get too low for me to feel comfortable with keeping filming, but we got a lot of work done today on the Tang, so it's nearly to the point where we can start grinding the whole thing to shape. It's really all for this episode. So if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing to see future videos of this sort. Please also check out the earlier videos of this build series, because there are two. I don't know what videos. I think there's two other videos of this build series before this one. I think this is part 3. So I forget what it is. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time.